the way the game works is we're going to be spreading out across this country. The cards that you have in your hand that I'm going to give you guys, actually, yellow, green, blue, and red. So, you have a hand of cards. You can look at them when you have the hand. So this is basically the way you select your actions on your turn. So you play a card to select that action. I'll go through all the actions are in a second. The way you win, right? It's a Euro game, so you're scoring a bunch of points. So the way you win by scoring points are basically on these cards, which I'll explain in a second. So I'll explain these here in a second. And it's basically at the end of the game, we're going to total up for a bunch of different categories, for essentially 6 different categories to determine who has conquered the best. You're going to get points for having more money than, you're going to get points for money, points for building cities, points for being in a province. So all of these colored areas are provinces. You get points for being able to produce different types of goods. If you have a city on one of these things, you produce the good. You get a point for the number of colonists, the little guys you get out there, as well as boats. Those are both colonists. And then last, you can get points for owning a certain kind of city, a specialist. Now you'll also notice that in your hand, you've got different banners on the bottom of your cards that correspond to each of those categories. And so those are multipliers. So you'll see up here, there's more cards that you can get. So in your hand right now, you have 2 of the Saturn cards, which means that for every province you're in, you're going to get 2 points. But you can buy more cards that go into your deck to allow you to have more options and more points to get.
Most of these are upgraded versions or duplicate actions of what's already in your hands. And then some of them, like I think the Minervas, are just straight up points, aren't they?
Yeah, so the specialists, the Minervas, are straight up points for the cities that you have. So it's based on the cities.
So we put a person and a duck in the...
Yep, so we're going to have a person and a duck. And then you get, on your board, you'll have 2 ducks and some goods, which I'll give you in a second. So, how do you play? Okay, so the way we play the game is, and I'll just go through the cards. So the Mercator action allows you to take $3 and then trade up to 2 types of goods. So if you notice on your board, the goods have a dollar value. Bricks are 3, wheat is 4, metal is 5, etc., etc. That's the value you can sell or buy goods at. So on your turn, you could buy as many as you can fit in your warehouse of one of those types. You can sell as many as you want of a type. You can only trade up to 2 types, not 2 goods, but 2 types of goods. And that's pretty important. So that's the Mercator. The Architect, that's how you move your colonists. That's how you move your guys. Ships move on the blue lines, or on the blue lines. The guys move on the brown lines. Now what's interesting is when you move, you don't end up on a city, you end up in between cities. So the number of movement points you get for moving is based on the number of colonists that you have out there. So right now we all have 2 movement points because we all have a guy and a boat. So I could go 1, 2, because we all start in Rome. But if I was over here, I could go 1, I could go 1, 2, or something like that. I can also split them amongst my guys. So I could do 1 with one guy and 1 with the other, etc. So it's 2 movement action points, however you want. Okay, that's the Architect. And then the second step of the Architect is you can build adjacent to your cities, or I'm sorry, adjacent to your colonies. So now, if I was up here, I have the opportunity to build a city in Novara there, or in here, or both. So I have the opportunity to build in either of these cities, or both. The cost to build is on the other side of this card, which is basically always going to be some goods and some money. So to build in a brick city, it's always just wheat plus $1. To build in any of the other cities, it's a brick plus the good that city produces plus money. Make sense? And that's what the Architect does. And we'll start with some money and some goods here as well. Senator, that's a pretty easy one to explain. He lets you purchase up to 2 cards up here. The cost of the cards up here are what's printed on the card. So this costs a brick, this costs a wheat, that's a tool. However, for the ones that have something down here, it's whatever's on the card plus either a good of your choice, which is the question mark, or up here it's a cloth plus a good of your choice, it's you.
So where's the cost again?
So it's in this orange or reddish. So it says what it is, there's a symbol there, but the wheat's kind of hard to see. And that card goes into your hand, not into your discard, so it goes immediately into what you can do.
And these are what these cities produce?
That is what these cities produce, yep.
So when you build it, do you get to collect everything right away?
No, it's only when you produce.
And you can trade whatever that city produces for
Yeah.
something else?
Exactly.
And there's other ways you can just sell them.
Yeah. So prefect. So what that lets you do is one of two things. It either allows you to turn over one of these markers up here to activate a province that will then produce for anybody who has cities in that province. So if I produced in Asia, anyone with a city in, will get it. Anyone here would get a cloth. Anyone with cities over here would get a brick. You, as the person doing that, also gets a bonus of what the best in the province does. So me doing this would actually get me 2 cloth, one for this and then one for the cloth that's over here.
You're going to have to remind us.
And that
we'll get
flips.
used to that.
That's okay.
You'll
Yeah, and that'll flip.
after one turn or
Yeah,
two,
it'll make sense.
we'll be like,
Yeah.
The other action the prefect does is so it lets you either produce in an area, or after a while there's going to be a lot of money up here, and so you can also use that to flip them all back and get the money that's showing. So that's another way to make a bunch of money. So that's the prefect, and you have 2 of those cards. Diplomat, you can copy anybody else's last played card. So whatever they have face up in their discard, you can copy. You can't copy a diplomat card because that doesn't make sense. And then the last card is the tribune. And for this, you take all your cards back. That's how you get your cards back in your hand. And for each card over 3 that you take back, you get a buck. And then finally, you can also build 1 colonist in Rome at the cost of a wheat and a tool.
it's like, that's an amazing card for getting on the layer.
And that's
There's no fighting.
Nope.
nope. No
It's just
fighting.
territorial kissing.
There is something, and I have to look it up because I forget, but the cost to build in a city that has, I think the cost to build in a city is the cost on the card plus plus how many cities are already on that card.
Oh,
Yeah.
you build on a spot with somebody else?
Yes, but it
Oh,
costs
sorry,
you
I've never
more.
played that one. When
Yeah.
you and I played,
I think we
we always
did.
played, I thought that once you built somewhere, no one else could build it.
No, I think it just costs more.
Well, I'm fine with that, but we don't even know how much.
I
So,
believe I am telling you.
How many moves do you get per turn? How many cards do you get to play?
And one card.
You play 1 card on your turn.
So you
It
just
is
get to
zeros?
choose,
Huh? Oh, there's like
Yeah, you do one at a time.
special
and then you
actions,
discard it,
special
and then when
powers.
your deck is gone,
Well, eventually you'll play the Tribune, which
So
is
there's,
get all your
there's an
cards.
expansion that gives
and that's
you
your
wild
turn
cards
to play the Tribune?
and super
Yeah, I
like
think
extra
so, yeah.
powers.
Okay.
We just
I
haven't
might
played
play
that
this
yet.
thing. Let's start.
So
these
you
guys
play-
go in your
Yep, you
warehouse,
go.
too, right?
Yeah, mine is really good. So you each get. We start with some good.
Picture. Quack, 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 quack. Quack.
Did I forget anything?
They do look
A
like
great
ducks.
piece of some sort.
Oh, yeah, two.
Once you said that, I'm like, ducks.
Especially the yellow ones.
They do look like ducks.
And how do you get to put more people?
Okay, I'm sorry.
So there's the you put the
The card that
The
brings
card
your
that lets
hand
you
back.
bring your
you,
hand back,
You
yeah.
can pay certain resources to put another colonist in.
So you only have a limited amount of room in your warehouse, but as you get guys out, that gives you a little bit more room. Okay. And yeah.
So it costs a wheat and a
Give,
anvil to
business.
put on the
Okay,
columns
business.
out.
It's a green circle.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, big money.
Alright.
Rigged. Only rigged.
Cheater.
Rigged.
So you are going to get $5.
$5.
6, 7, 8.
Feel like the blue person should get the blue deck.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Washington.
I understand. I also would like things better than all the other dice. I just want to put it back.
Alright. So that's how you go. Any questions?
Let's get her
Yeah.
done.
Why does this shit get to be here? It's not here, huh? What's so special about red?
Emotion.
What's up with the blue? They get a lead.
Oh, yeah. What is that? What a coincidence!
What else? Oh, how's the game end? So the game ends when this deck is run out. I think that's the only way to cover it.
So, check me on this. First
Yep.
turn, there's almost no reason not to architect, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Pretty much be a bit, yeah, I wouldn't do it. Especially now, I mean, we're all so bunched up. Let's build 2 cities pretty good. The costing points is multiplied by the number of houses?
And what does it cost to build a city again?
Jesus, okay, so it's multiplied by what's the number of houses. So it's multiplied, not added. So if you wanted to
Build
build
the city as a brick city,
In a city-
brick making city, like this one.
So there's no added cost for the
Costs
second one, but the
$1.
third one costs a lot?
um
Or the second one
If it's a
causes
city
multiplied
that
too?
makes that.
this city.
Right.
That is a great one. A new house is built in a
I
city
think
where there
that's
already is other houses. The costing points is multiplied by the number of houses that will be built in the city
Okay.
after this. So yeah, so it's 2, 3, 4, etc.
Wow.
And that's huge.
I just missed that.
So
That
if
is
you wanted to
pricey.
build in a place where there was a house, it's multiplied by the number of houses that there will be. So to build here to make a second house,
You multiply
Right.
by 2.
yeah. So brick here, let me do this. To make wine costs right now 4. If there's a house here, right, that costs 4. The next person that wants to come here, it's going to cost 8.
Plus 2 wine and
Plus
2
no,
brick.
just plus a brick and wine. That part doesn't
Just the
multiply.
wine.
So
Yeah.
if I build here, I get a brick?
That was
Or you don't?
when you produce, but I could be wrong.
And when does it produce? We will find that out.
Yeah, no, it only when we do the prefect action when we produce.
Okay.
Also, for the ones that for the building bonus, the one that gives you buildings for cities, the blue, you don't get bonuses for brick cities. So just something that kind of gets you. But you need brick to build. But it's also the cheapest, so trading also possible.
Say that again, the first part?
So the bonus for the points here that's blue, the Jupiter, that gives you a bonus for every city that you're in.
No brick cities.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes 1 to move here, right?
That would be one. Yeah.
1 card.
One action. I think that is right.
Over there. So it'd be 1, 2. And then I'll build. And then I will build in the cross city. So let's see. That
A
takes.
brick will off to 5.
Coincidentally, exactly how much I have.
That's somewhere.
Build my little shanty.
Oh, okay.
Way to stall, dude.
I will architect also, because that seems to be the thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna go.
Now you can trade goods for money, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Go 1, 2.
You can move 2.
Buckle your shoe.
Yeah, and
Because
I'm
you
gonna
have
go ahead
2 pieces on the board.
and spend this plus the buck.
Oh, so you can move 1 with your walker or
Yeah.
1 with your.
You can,
Or
and
2
you can
for
split.
one of them,
You can
yeah.
split your number of movement however you want between your guys.
Down to mine.
Oh my god!
Poker face up there.
Let's build over there.
So any early game tips here?
Not really. I mean, you need brick to do stuff, but it doesn't help you later. Trying to build in 2 cities at once, like I should have built here too if I could, is good, but that's hard to do early.
So I need to play my architect because I moved, right?
Yep.
The cloth is obviously worth the best. So if you could get a bunch of cloth or a bunch of wine, that will hopefully turn out well for you.
You want to double up with people?
You want to, yeah, if you can figure out what people are gonna do prefecting, right? Especially right now with so many players, it's gonna be a crazy, massive, like, messy board.
So brick, wine, and.
Are you building here? So
Yeah.
brick, wine, and board.
There's 5, so I need to change these.
Yep.
So if you have three colonists and you play the architect, you only get to move 2 of them.
Yeah.
One space.
Now, do I get to play another card?
If they're on the board, yeah. Only. Well, if you have 3 colonists, that'd be 3
You
extra.
don't
get
you
total
don't play
free.
one card at a time.
One
action
card per time?
colonist.
No, no, no,
I don't
no.
think
You have
there's
3
any way to
movement
do
points
it.
a period.
We're just taking turns.
So
You're
if you
gonna
had 3
move points.
guys,
So
you
now
get
I'm
3
done,
movement
right?
points.
The first
You
thing
can
on the
spread them
board,
however
and you can
want.
spread them any way you want.
So you could do 1 per colonist. You could move 1 colonist 3 spaces. Right. I moved my boat 2, for example.
So it is 1 move per colonist.
Yes, you get 1 movement
Okay.
point per colonist.
1 speed.
In that case, call me crazy, but I'm going to build a 3rd colonist with a tribute.
It's not crazy.
So now it plays out and sits in front of me in the turn.
Well,
No,
says
it's a
take
tribute.
that.
He gets it back.
Oh.
Yeah. So and it has to go in Rome. I should have said that, but it goes in there. No, it's not bad. The truth is, I'm not good at this game, so I don't have a good strategy, and I've only played
Yeah,
it
I've
twice
only played
now.
it twice.
Yeah.
Both times with you.
Yeah.
I think we almost played it with Don once.
I think so.
Like we set it up, and then
So since you
played
did
like
that,
a
you don't get to
try.
move anywhere?
No,
Right,
because
you're right,
that
that's
was the one
exactly
card.
That was your whole
I
turn.
have to build the 3rd dude.
Okay, and I will play attack. And I am going to.
Why can't you build in one of those agenda things from just being right there? I wonder.
What's that?
You
Oh,
can't.
so
You have to move first.
You have to move to the road.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my turn would have been very
So what's
Behind you.
just speaking, or
Yeah.
thinking out loud here, like
What?
this is not a legal move, but is it better to like build both in the same item, or is it better to build in the region?
So there are cards that will give you points for owning like all the steel, for example. However, oh yeah, that's, well that's for a hit. Or no, for the what's nice is if you own in the same region, then when you do that region, you get to produce in both of those places.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
you're able to
So this
produce
one's
in
the
both.
all the break, and this one's all the week.
Yeah.
So you get 3 points at the end of the game for every week that you roll,
Yeah.
and 3 points for every break.
Got it.
That's actually a fair amount. If you have like,
So like sometimes, and I don't see it very often, sometimes you'll see like the same good connected in the same region or something. Which
Yeah.
can be kind of interesting.
Not much of that going on these days.
Does not seem to be the case.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, just to do a move and get going, is I'm going to go here, 1, 2, and I'm gonna build and
Wait, my guys
Sure.
are red.
that,
Yeah.
that, that, and 5. And
it's a 1.
That's a 5.
So yeah, you can
Already
start out with a
thinking of
lot of
cheating.
money.
Yeah,
That's what I was.
that was 6.
I'm assuming that that's the reason
6,
why.
2 bricks. You spent 2 bricks, right?
It's 1 brick, right? Because
Oh,
the
I'm
brick
sorry.
is just the wheat.
Sorry, a brick. Yeah, brick, wine, and wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to find one that allowed me to
No,
build
that was
too.
good. That was, I like that.
Okay.
That's what I should have built here too, but I screwed up. Should be thinking about what I'm working.
My turn.
And boats cannot move the land colonists with them, can they?
They cannot.
That's silly.
No,
It takes people to make a boat move.
So which one?
Blue.
Which is just you, so you get your 2. Yep. Okay. I will diplomat.
So you got 1 for the
One for the city and one for the
Fort
bonus.
Minnesota?
Yep. So I will diplomat. I'm going to copy your architect.
Okay.
So I'm going to move 1. And I think I want to move. Yeah. This guy. Go over that way. And I'm going to build here. So I will spend my 5, my other brick, and my 1. And that's your turn.
You don't get money at the beginning of your turn. How do you get money again?
So the ways you get money are either when you do the tribute, which lets you get cards back in your hand for you get money for more than 3 cards, or if you do the prefect, which will take money from there. I think that's the only 2 ways to get it. Oh, and mercator. So the merchant gives you 3 coins straight up, and you could sell goods. So you could, for instance, sell your cloth, which will give you $7, for example.
And trading is
Or you
only,
could trade.
You can trade for 2 goods.
Yeah.
trading is only these to
No,
cash.
you get coins. Trading is only for cash or back to
How do
goods.
we buy goods?
You can buy goods. You can trade for goods. To buy goods, you have to use money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so I trade my goods. and
Trade
then
to
I buy stuff.
sell. Yeah, you trade. You sell and then.
No, I would use
It's very important because
diplomat to move, right? And then I can copy your thing, your
Yeah.
architect. And then I can build 2 there, the 2 wheat and the $2.
And brick though.
One
You
there,
can
need
one
2
there.
brick.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Shit.
roll it back.
Not bad.
It's not too late.
My friend just texted me asking me if I want me to have you guys have them text me your cards if they show up on the camera. And I told him he's tuned into the nerdiest of the game we've played lately.
Well, I just add a little something for him on the down here.
It's good.
What is the letter or bust?
That is the wild card. It's expansion. It comes with salts. Spearmint salt.
Oh, is it mine? Who's turn?
Keith.
We got some time. You can go to the court. That one.
Sounds like it's still Jack.
I guess I need some money, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on if you want to build in a cloth city, you could trade, get money, sell that, and then maybe buy some brick, for example. This is worth 2 brick.
Yeah, because the cloth cities are
The problem is you may not be able to
expensive.
copy
now.
someone's architect in the near future.
Or, but what's another move that I can?
So other things you could do won't give you money, but you've got wine, right? So if you prefected this region, you would get 2 wine, and when you do the merchant action, you could sell that for up to $12. It's a slow moving game.
That's actually pretty cool.
What are they doing?
It's like some co-ops.
It is very hard to play solo.
Which game?
It's Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
I've never played that.
I actually remembered that title. That
That's
came
impressive.
out of the top of my
So
I played that. That's a fun game. How many players is that? Only 2, right?
2.
Yeah.
You can play as single player too. But
It's just, is it just Matt in there now, Phil?
Turn
Or is
over
there-
one active bonus marker.
Yeah, so that would allow you to, for example, flip this. That'll give you 2 wine. Because you'll get wine for the fact that you have a city here, plus the fact that that's wine gives you wine. Sometimes I've done that to an area where nobody's in because I just want, like, if you did it to Hispania right now, you would get a call.
All right, I'll do that
Okay. You want to do that for wine, or what do you want to?
for wine. Yeah.
So do that, and you get 2 wine. And so now you can see up there, there's $3 available, which is probably not enough for anyone yet. But at some point, a lot of those get closed.
And I got 2 wine for that, right?
Yep. 2 wine, you get 2 eats. So on your next turn, you could trade these, you could sell them if you wanted to get money.
That's not what I was called.
What's the most annoying sound you've ever heard?
So, I'll do an
2 a.m.,
architect.
3 a.m. Cuts right through your head. Like, so you suddenly realize, okay, I understand why people lose their minds and kill babies.
That's it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Cassie, if she discovers something that bothers you or bugs you, just over. Hey, what's the cost for the different goods?
It's on the top of your card.
Oh, there it is. Why didn't you tell me that, man?
you ain't cheap.
Nope. Stuff be expensive.
Should be dope, good.
Whose turn? It's Dana's.
Oh no, I just went.
Oh, okay. James.
Oh, alright.
So you architected,
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
but you didn't build?
That got 3 spaces.
You don't have to.
I guess I can't vote.
You
Yeah.
can if you want to.
This is 2.
Unless you've got a master plan. Why not? So you build it.
Trust money, yeah.
Yeah, just leave it here. It's fine. You're gonna need it back and forth anyways.
Well, you politely played that, so I'm gonna do a map. We're going to. And, little house right there.
Yes,
Hey, birdie. Birdie. Okay. Bird out.
Jeez. It's gone downhill.
Realize I'm just drinking water and no caffeine. That's
Yeah.
what I drink home.
There's
Takes over.
yeah. I know you'll do that.
I'm gonna figure out
It's gonna feel really good right now. Or at 2 in the morning.
Or they're playing the more killing game or something.
No, he doesn't. Bill doesn't have a lot of those killing like first person shooters. I think he's got a couple like space sim shooter games, and a couple like really goofy like fighting games. There's a game called Gang Beast we played last year, and it's basically you're just a big jello clay guy. And
The cost of this would
trying
be
to grab and throw people and then like
cost of this would be 1.
2. So it's wheat plus whatever plus a wood of your choice.
Okay. And this one would just be a weed.
That's just a wheat and a brick. That's a tool and something. That's a wine and a cloth. Tool and cloth. That's it. And as the game goes, the cards there's some other cards in here that are just continue to be more powerful versions, basically. And whoever buys the last card gets an extra 7 points.
So 7 points?
Yeah.
So you get 7 points right in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, when does scoring happen? Or just
End of the game.
Okay.
There's a the tutorial version has a score the first time someone does the tribute. And so forth, but
Got it.
So 14.
yeah.
But
14 less 60 bricks.
minus 2 bricks in my infill. I can trade up to 2 bricks. So I sold 2 bricks. I get 3
Wait. No. You can either get brick or anvil. You can't get brick and anvil.
Oh.
It's 2 types of goods total for the trade action. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, it's really handcuffing. It makes it really tricky. I think it just slows, it slows the game down a little bit. Yeah. Right, I will Senator, and I will buy this card. It was what I was going to do before you even looked at it.
Sure it was.
So, reduces food in all your food cities. This one lets you do another diplomat. That's 5 Sesteri instead of 3 for trading goods. Moving your colonists. It's another architect card. Prefect card, same thing. And then this one allows you to produce in all your brick cities and produce in all your tool cities. So that's another way you can produce goods, essentially. And I'm
Sure, you didn't need to do it that way.
only because
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn now.
And the cost of this is 1 line and then 1
Yep.
whenever I choose.
Exactly. But you have to use the senator card or the diplomat to do it. So Dana, another time I still would like to play Imperial. I don't know if we'll have the energy after this.
We'll see. We're still alive, yeah.
I'll be up. I won't play smart, but I'm here. So
Let's see how I
I'm liking
feel.
every mechanic in this game except for the single person moving ahead of time.
See, that we were working with our current dialogue.
All right, I'll use the senator.
And that is one of the critical things.
yeah.
Like when people are solo
What
playing
does that
and
cost?
4 other people sit
1
on
wine,
that's the worst part
Oh,
of
yeah.
the game.
and I'm gonna do this
It's
one.
a sign
Yeah,
of,
that's fine.
you know,
One at a
a game that could be designed.
And does this go directly into my hand or in my
Goes into your hand.
But this
Why'd
mechanic
you
is
do the wheat
clever.
too?
There's a lot of clever
Yeah.
things going on
And I
here.
think
Question
it's,
mark?
I think it's
You
the
choose
players'
yeah, you
range.
just choose
Yeah.
the like
Right, because
least
4 players it
valuable
goes a
one.
little bit faster, 3 a lot
Well,
faster.
they're already playing new, and I understand that too.
Yeah. But you're right, because ideally, you're planning because
There-
you've got
yeah.
your cards, but
That's actually why I was a little gun shy about that side of the
Yeah.
players. Because once they played one
Sure,
game,
then
it's
it's
like
close.
crank.
Yeah.
The turns fly.
So
But
I'll do
the first time you play it, it's
market
like,
order.
oh,
Yep.
how can I do this?
$3.
Okay, so get
Oh,
$3
Yeah.
instantly.
So I'm trading my cloth for a brick and a wheat.
no. So again, it's only 2 types of goods. You can trade a cloth, but then you can only buy 1 type of good. Or you could
That's
do
the same
2
thing
one
that
way
I-
or the other. Yeah.
me to make sure I want to do this still then.
Yeah.
So you trade your cloth and you get one type of good and change,
Or
or you can take all money.
Yeah, I mean, there's only two goods
You
that can
can
be
sell.
involved in the transaction.
So you can sell cloth, you can buy as much as you want of another good.
Bless you.
Like I sold all my cloth, and then, anyway.
But it says
That's like between cold.
trade up to 2, so you can't trade like 2 at a time.
You can trade two of
I'm gonna
a
do it,
type. You
so-
can trade as much of
So
one type.
I'll
as you
sell my
want.
cloth,
Okay?
and then
It's confusing.
I get 7 for the cloth
Yep.
and 3 there, so I get 10 total.
Oh, that's right. It's free
And then I will use my 10.
Well, you can fix it. I mean, it doesn't impact it.
So you can buy one type of good, but as many of that type of good as you want.
I already
I
have
get
it.
3 bricks.
But you only did the market stuff.
Okay.
Still.
No,
I
I'm
get
trying to buy the goods.
1 back.
Yeah, you could fix that.
So
Right.
2 more bricks, please.
2 more bricks for you.
All right.
And
That'd be a lot of bricks.
these can go almost.
I'm going.
I can
Make it one of
Stop
these
right
days.
I'm the prefect.
So then Derek will just have
What
to
did you
throw.
do over there for your action?
I bought a card.
He's senator,
Okay.
so you can get the map
So
back.
you sent it or you sent it?
Yep.
I'm good at prefect.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn over this one.
Yellow.
You get me a cloth and the brick from my birthplace.
Yeah.
Or in the same area?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it should be.
Right there. So it's a cloth for the bonus and a brick for his house.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, no. I'm thinking about
You're
stuff.
good. You're good.
Why don't you have 2 phone cord boards? Come on, man.
I made this, someone wanted one of these, so I sold it.
Oh,
I
nice.
sold it one for like $30.
Hey, you want to type me pretty much so you change all my Kingdom Death figures? And
No.
Phone board?
I'm the wrong guy, you should talk to Matt.
I need to get my office and icon base set back up so I can start using 3D printer again. Post wedding and honeymoon, it's become a storage space of shit.
I will not lie, I have looked at like the laser cutter stuff, like the
Or
Glowforge,
laser cutters are awesome.
the
I mean,
water.
I build
Then-
all these puzzle things, and
Yeah.
so like laser cutter is more useful, but yeah, Anna got me not the what's the build it yourself 3D printer.
The one from like Monoprize or the, I think you had that.
It's not MakerBot.
Okay.
It's
Wellspot?
no.
3D printer you got?
I have the Wells and then I have a
MakerBot is the store bought one, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, that was the kit, right?
no, the kit was Wellspot.
Um,
Yeah, good tools
I'm just
make all
amazed,
the
like, if you
difference.
have a decent amount of money, like, get enough money, I mean, you could kit out a garage with, right, a laser cutter now, and a water jet cutter. 'cause
Water
there's
jet cutters,
kits in that.
very freaking awesome.
And the 3D printer, I mean, you could basically
Yeah.
build things that can add or remove material. I mean, you almost don't need
Yep.
like a mill anymore.
I wish I had that. I built out the inside of a van like an RV
Oh, really?
with, like, in my backyard with no garage with just like shitty hand tools. I didn't even have a hand, like a saw. I was using literally a hand
Oh
saw.
my gosh. Wow.
It would have helped a lot to be able to measure stuff because the inside of all those vans, like nothing is symmetrical, nothing is
Oh,
square.
gosh, yeah.
So with the province
Everything
produces,
just kind of make it
it's-
roughly the right shape.
if
and
someone
shell.
else is in that province, do they get okay? They get their stuff.
God, that would be
Got it.
excruciatingly long. I mean, it would be fun to do, but and not having the power tool thing that makes a big difference.
halfway through, I bought like a better drill and a better impact hammer. And I was like, I should have done this from the start. But then it was like, I'm already so far along this project.
Right.
Why am I going to blow all this money on tools
You're like,
now when I'm almost done?
I know. I look at every project as an opportunity. Like I built a cabinet in my house. Like I built a garbage drawer.
I use
now, and a
this
cabinet on
marketer.
top. And I just looked at those as like, how much would it cost me to pay someone to do it versus how much could I do it?
And I can only sell
to.
one thing, right?
You could sell two.
Just two
if you
types.
wanted.
But it has to be two of the same thing?
No.
You could sell two, but then you wouldn't be able to buy anything.
There's only 2 types of goods that can be involved in the overall
Gotcha.
But
transaction.
you can buy and sell as much of those 2 types of goods as you'd like.
Okay, so I get 5 for this card.
Yep.
But for cloth, you get 7.
Sure.
But I get
5 for the card. He gets 5 for the
Oh.
card. He has a it's extra. It's
Oh.
special.
Gotcha.
And 7 for that.
So really buying those cards is what's going to last the game.
Huh? Yeah. Well, that's just how you push the game through.
And that's how the
they
game
help.
ends when all those cards are
Yep.
done. Okay. I'm going to use a diplomat to copy.
Well, I still get to buy stuff, right?
Yeah. So you can buy one type of good at
Oh.
this point. 'Cause you
So
sold
then finish this turn. But diplomating the good cards is the way to go.
Yep.
I was already on that. So. Like, unfortunately, it came to my turn and had nothing good to do, and you all had like, shit, like prefix.
Diplomat.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Like there's 2 diplomats and 2 prefix or something.
Or no, wait, I had a merc in it. Okay, so I'm diplomating this. So I get 5.
Nice.
Selling this for 4.
6, right?
6.
Oh,
It's a wine, right?
That's
Yeah.
wine. So that's 6.
6. And then I'm going to buy some wheat. I could buy 3. Oh my god. I'm going to buy 3.
Who flipped over all the?
Are they just $2 coins?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine is not nearly going to be as sexy, but shockingly. Three, 2, 3, and I'm gonna liquidate my cloth. Yeah. That's 14. I'm gonna buy 3 wheat for 12. So I get 2 and 3. Right? That math sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I was not even.
That's cool.
Was there
More money for me.
I will look around. Okay.
Get your 5. I got some goods up here now. Yeah, pretty just far. Good. All right, I'm going to prefect since you flipped it over. My Asia again. Oh no, you didn't.
No, I flipped it over 2 or 3 turns ago.
No,
Nobody's flipped this over.
that's weird. Okay.
You did this. You did this last turn.
I did it. You're right. I'm sorry. Oops. Okay.
You could get a gold and flip it.
Thanks.
I'm just trying to help you.
You are. You're very helpful. Right. I'm gonna Mercator instead. So I'll take my 3. I'm selling a cloth.
Game pack stacks.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. And I am buying. Nope. Need that for that. So I'm buying some tools.
What?
Tools.
You're good for tools.
Good for tools. Smith. Alright.
RNL Prefect.
Wine country.
So I get 2 of those, right?
Yep.
That's all I can do, right?
Yep.
Tribune, pick all these up, not do anything.
Do you have more than 3 cards? Then you just
No, I
pick
had
up
3. Wait, including the Tribune. So
Yeah.
I have 3, so I get 1.
It's excess of 3, so you
I
have
had
4.
I had 3 down. Tribune makes
Yep,
4,
you got
so
it.
I get 1. Better than nothing, I guess.
It is something.
I don't judge.
So many things I need.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that. I can get me some sex claw. And some sex brick.
It's good. Now I've got a song in my head and that doesn't make sense at all.
No. What'd you have?
Oh,
Perfect. Perfect.
I played the sorry, the arcade.
What'd you play?
I played the
played
Tribune,
the
so I
Tribune.
grabbed them all.
Do you have? Oh, you do. What are you calling this? I do not. Is there a way to do that? No.
And I'll get 3 sister.
You can build a colonist in Roma.
Yep. Alright, I'm in the Tribune.
What do you get the money for?
I had 6 cards I picked up.
Oh, geez, I didn't realize you had that much.
Sitting here, so I'm gonna get 3.
So,
Didn't you?
I only grabbed 1, because I had only
okay.
3 cards down.
gotcha. My turn?
Yeah.
Marketer.
Your super merchant?
Your super one or your normal one?
I already used the
You
super
trade.
one, so this is the normal one.
It's a ghetto merchant.
And I can sell all this wine, right?
Yep. Easy.
16, 18.
18 Sesteri, you're rich!
No, and I can
So,
buy.
James,
Hmm?
I forgot there's an extra card that
Grab the
you
5
pass
too.
around,
Yeah.
and basically
I got it.
Oh.
every time someone prefects, they can get a double bonus, and then the card goes around.
Oh.
So it has.
Oh, we should do that. That's huge,
It
actually.
is. I don't have a way that I can
Yeah,
think
we
can
can't
introduce
receive
it.
it. But that's a big deal. That's
It
a big
is.
catch-up mechanism.
Architect.
And it's also a big driver.
So, this
Did you
guy.
screw up?
I messed up a.
1, 2, 3. So then I got these 2
Yep.
and this that I can build.
That is correct.
And I can build all 3 of them.
Nice. Cool. I like it. Somebody may want to Senator that card. That is some serious monopolization of wheat.
I might have to go buy the stick my finger in their eye. That's like 12 points for you right there.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
And
Yeah, let's upgrade a new guy. And that
It
is
really did mess with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 3, right? That's the way this game is played.
Yep.
Cool. I'll give one back. And yeah, I just need to take one of these guys.
I thought you can only move 2 spaces.
He has 3 colonists now, so we can move up to 3. Okay, we're catering for you done, right? Catering for 3. 6 by 2 brick. And 3 brick and a weeks. Okay. Your turn, Keith. Oh, I nice.
And I can use my diplomat to use his architect, right?
Yeah.
Or mine.
Mine's better.
Yeah, yours did build 3 cities at once.
And if I want to put my guy here and build on those same things, I have to do double the money.
Double the money, but not double the material.
Oh,
Right.
it's just double the money?
It's double the money, not the material. Just money.
Oh.
Alright, well, I'm going to do
Changes
that.
things a little bit. There's like
One bills you out. 6 more bills you
I'm
out.
not going to let you screw up my plan.
Wow.
That's okay, we can be neighbors.
Uh-oh.
So that's like
You
4.
did.
Wow.
Costs a lot of resources too. You
A lot
gotta,
of money.
you gotta spend
All your 2 bricks and 2 wheat, right?
Yeah.
Be good if I had them.
Yeah.
okay.
I agree with that. That looked intense.
It
It
was.
sounded
It was.
intense.
Yeah.
Lots of
It's like the
sirens.
cutest bullet hell you've ever seen.
The cutest bullet L you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just everything's exploding at us. And there are bunnies for some reason.
It looked kind of like me and you.
King
I just
went, so I guess it's Dana.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Have
do
to add
prefect
caffeine again.
for this
If he does that, since I have things there too, do I
Yep, you get wheat.
I get wheat when he prefects.
Well, I'm doing
If someone prefects where you are.
Yeah,
But
so I
instead
get
you get a cloth and a wheat.
Is it the continent or the actual town?
It's the province.
this
So
province.
whatever
Anything
the colored area is.
So does that mean I get
Well,
wine?
he didn't do this one. He did that one.
Oh,
When you did Libya before,
Yeah.
you got one.
right. Sorry, he just pointed at it.
Country?
So diplomat, your architect, as you got shown in that previous one.
Well,
And I wanted,
I think it's the only architect out.
I wanted to let you know that your
No.
architect is just as good as his
It is.
architect
It's
was.
also the only game that's got.
It's very diplomatic of you, though.
We are gonna slide up over here, and we are just gonna own all that shit. Yes. So it's a brick and a cloth, and then it's a brick and a wheat, and it's 7.
What am I doing now?
You're waiting for me to take my turn.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, well, prefect.
Alright, see you if there's a game night this month later, see you then. If not, see you in December.
This two tools. All the holidays happening.
Oh hey, at least Hanukkah and Christmas are at the same time this year, so you don't have to remember.
That's true, yeah, and that's very
It's unfortunate for me, but it's fortunate for everyone else.
I will
convenient sake.
change my plan and straight up prefect. $7.
So in the normal game, there's this bonus card that gets passed around. When you have
Okay, I'm
it,
gonna Tribune.
if you do this, you get double the money. And then you have to
I thought it was double the goods.
Well, it's double. Isn't it? Oh, it's double the goods or double the money?
Oh shit! I think it's double the money.
Yeah.
That's huge.
So I get
So you would have
$4.
gotten 14. But then you would have had to pass it to somebody else.
No, it says double the
money is crossed
bonus.
off, right?
It's the bonus.
Oh, okay.
So you get
I'm gonna
double
make
the
it.
Oh, that's not.
So you get
I'm gonna
two
make a
goods
guy.
instead.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
What did you just do?
Tribune card
Tribune.
goes in here though, right?
Nope,
Or
it
no?
goes back in your hand.
I just Tribune.
Yep.
And what is this one?
It's called Concordia.
Oh.
You're
It's very interesting.
Romans.
peaceful Romans, or Italians, or some other ones. But basically,
Yes. The typical amount of passive aggressiveness in this game as your
So,
friendly
you
Euros.
Sell my
Oh,
cloth
very nice.
for 7.
Ed plan. Let's fail miserably.
I'll buy 2.
I didn't let it. Just double
I saw
my
that. I
hand.
loved it though. Yeah, you man, doubling down. I like it.
It totally boggled my mind. Screwed me up.
It
Couldn't handle it.
3 bricks.
I like how we all just sat here and no one has bought that card that we all said we were going to buy from.
That's true. It's coming now.
Well, neither of them had the money, had the resources to
Yeah.
buy it. Now he does.
Yeah, it's coming.
Boom.
That's right.
Boom. Sorry. Well, Keith, are you familiar with Shimmer and Shine? No. It's a cartoon show that.
Nope, haven't seen this one.
I know that you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just make it rain because they're waiting the entire time. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, you got
Cheap cloth to
everything
brick
in
and
there.
a food.
Nice.
Guess that's why you concentrate in one place.
Right, because there's province bonuses for having presence in as many provinces as you have.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, honestly, I didn't know that.
Well,
Nor do I
so-
care at this point.
Yeah, that's not an action section.
It actually it evens out a lot. That's the way the bonuses work. Is they even out pretty well. Does that give you weed in? No. No. Where? Oh, that's
So has Yori just been hiding in the thing all night?
okay.
She
I
probably went to
will-
bed or something like that.
Okay.
Architects.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
I've seen her occasionally exit
2.
from door to door. Not tonight,
And
but
then, did I do the math right? Yep.
I would imagine
Multiple
not.
times.
6 tools and bricks. Tools and bricks.
I want a prefect. I get wheat and wine,
Wine,
right?
wheat,
So you
and wine.
You
yeah.
get 2 wine and a wheat. And Dana
And
gets
you
a
get a
wheat as
wheat
well.
too.
Do I? I'm in Libya? Oh, I do. Okay. I will, of course, do Senator. Pay a brick and a wheat to grab that guy.
Any other cards?
I guess I would need a stone for those.
Oh yeah,
Flash
precious
those,
is-
so I cannot.
Okay. The new one coming out is Another powerful Mercator. So for 5, Cisteria. You get 5 instead of 3 Cisteria. Oh.
So that bonus is for every province you're in? Is that
The
the
Saturn
default?
bonus?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it'll give you a point per province.
So up to 11 points.
So that's just another diplomat card, right?
Yeah. Nothing special.
I like the way you say that. That's just a little different.
It's no different than the one we already have.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 and sell one of my fabric. No, hold on. I'm slowly recalling rules that you've explained at one point.
It's okay.
Not comfortable.
So you have to walk all the way from there to here.
You would have to, or a boat. Oh, no, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, we're gonna. Detroit Rock City this bitch.
Oh, diplomat, your architect.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
You in Asia?
I like Asian. I was thinking about it, but now we've got there's a lot of things.
Are you trying to say
Asia.
that Neighbor has gone down since I moved in?
A lot less appealing is what he's trying to say.
My
You
plans are
racist bastard.
not anyway. Whatever. What did everyone do?
Ooh.
I forgot the double rule for the cutoffs. So I was looking at your fabric in Asia. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can just pop right. No, that's really expensive.
It is. To get into a high quality good area instead of your ghettos.
I got my my metropolitan area.
Where is who's the Britannia? I'm going to prefect. Yeah, I'm gonna prefect Britannia. So just look at it. That's why.
Whoa, you blush.
It's a lot of gold.
So how did you know which token to put in which region?
Diplomat.
What do you mean? So it's
The
whichever the
architect over
highest
there?
good. of
It's funny
that
how an
region.
architect comes out and everybody diplomats it like immediately.
Nope. That's a water.
That's
Oops.
water.
Sorry.
There's a land.
You can take that back to them. totally screw
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
up.
You can reverse it if you notice.
No.
Can't build circles.
Yeah, I can't build anything, so go ahead.
Prefect.
I almost did that to you.
Lost and
Oh, just to prevent him from doing it?
No, I mean I needed a good, so I was tempted to take one that's worth a buck more.
so your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Listen, we're having a big party in Roma still. There's a bunch of us hanging out. Plus a
True.
duck.
All the cool kids are. I'm gonna prefect. I think that'll tell ya.
Yeah. Thanks.
Two line for me. Which one? Italia? I forgot I did.
So, question.
Yeah.
When the card's purchased, does the
Down.
line immediately move down?
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Had the
Look
same
it up on the
question.
last one.
Yep, I had the same
Doesn't
questions.
really matter. By that. And
Yep. That's a good one. Okay, two new cards. We've got a architect, and a produce wine in all your wine cities. Okay. So I will diplomat your prefect. And I will do yeah, that's two tools. Okay. We're here. That's what I wanted to diplomat for.
What?
Diplomat is better marketer, but marketer.
McCarter.
McCarthy or
Cater. Farmer.
Hang on.
hold on while he's getting
Oh, I'm
it
sorry.
straight.
Line. You can only buy one, get one thing for it, right? One kind of thing.
The one was worth 12.
Yeah, 12, right?
I need money. I'm not doing that. Yeah, yeah. There's that too.
that's not coming back to you.
No, I know. I'm well aware. Oh, I guess that would have been worth more than money was.
No. Well, app games are just so deep. There's all these like pay to play ones, everything.
Who's the publisher of Seven Wonders?
What?
Who publishes Seven Wonders?
Look at it.
Because it's right over there someplace. Alright, go ahead, sorry.
It's right there. There's
Oh.
dual over there.
The Duel, is it the same publisher?
Farmer.
Could be.
This one is Repos
Okay.
Production. which is, I'm sure, probably an Asmodee.
You had my total
I
plan.
just
was
assumed
gonna buy
the
a car
art.
too.
Yeah, oh no, Asmodee owns it.
Yeah.
Well, the Concordia art looks very similar to the icon.
Your turn.
This is
Rio
Rio
Grande.
Grande, actually.
Is Rio
branding
Grande,
that they-
is Rio Grande out of business yet?
I didn't know they were in
So,
Every so often they like, it just makes me assume that they're going out of business every time at a convention you go there. And there's like,
Seven
they're selling
Wonders.
everything for like $5. Which is fine.
which card? Yeah, it's good. Colonist card. So this one lets you build new colonists in your cities for Tool and Wheat.
I'm aware, that's the
No, I
one
know.
snakes from
Everyone
me
else.
earlier.
No, which I haven't effectively used, you notice.
Yes, I noticed,
Here.
because I was gonna, like, I eventually
know.
gave up on you doing anything with it. So, are these, is that 3 per city that
Yes.
you have?
3 of each of those cities.
Okay, well. Prevent. 5, 7, 10, 12.
That's some money, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, sir.
How much cash do you get to do that?
Every coin?
Oh, they all are different.
Yeah.
They're all 1 or 2.
So,
But we had flipped a lot of them over, so
yeah, there's 12.
it became very
coins.
valuable to actually.
That's why I said to Mike earlier, there's no way that's coming back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I figured you were looking at.
Right. Senator.
I just realized what goods that was investing in, and that card seemed very useful.
It's like, yeah. Damn, son.
Also gives me some money from those things.
Which one did you buy?
I bought the Smith. And oh yeah, no, I'll do that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That. I forgot they go in your hand too. Not in the discard. So we have a producing your cloth cities, cloth growth points, and that's 5 points per cloth city. And the council, which is purchase one of these cards without the additional cost.
Oh.
That's a big.
Cool.
That's a big bonus.
Yeah, that's
Because it lets you get these cards
Yeah.
up here quickly. Your turn.
I had spent half a rotation planning what cards I was going to buy and forgetting the bottom cost.
Okay,
I
marketer.
want to change what I traded away.
It is what it is.
I want to trade that back for my wheat. I know. I need wheat.
We go.
So stupid, I shouldn't have done that.
You haven't done anything yet, so
Prefect instead.
that deal. Going back to Libya. Song, take me back to Libya.
Yeah.
2 wine
It's a very
and wheat,
famous
and I get 1 wheat.
Yeah.
Wait, but I don't have anywhere to store my wheat, so I don't get
You.
wheat.
I
Man,
did.
Holy shit, it's on here.
I was just about to do this too. Well, now I'll do the Tribune. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4 gold.
So you're right. The Tribune is a good way at the beginning,
And-
but like I wait too long, and I feel like I get the value out of it.
You only do it if you're going to get value. And if you're not going to get value, if you need to do something else to get value, just
Yeah.
do it. Because
Oh crap, it was a stone. I was thinking it was wheat and brick to build a new colonist. Well.
Oh no. Well, you could build in wheat cities. A lot of wheat cities.
Oh.
Or you could Mercator a bunch of that back and
Yeah.
change it a little bit up.
When they start to operate.
So what do you think? You see sort of the same Matt Bird's fingerprint in here, just in a different way, right? I really like the card rundown concept. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Brick. How much brick do you get?
But it's not quite as.
Control action.
And the penalty of the turn is that. I'm sorry, Ben. Derek, James, either Dana.
What's going on?
So Dana was
What's that?
What's up with this?
Concordia.
I'm done.
Happy land grabbing festivities.
I'm just drifting between rooms.
Sure.
because It's leaning back and thinking to stay conscious.
You're good.
Okay, I will smith and produce in my tool cities and reproduce tools.
Sushi girl.
I'm going to have to be tribute.
Now it's my turn.
Shortly.
Yeah. Sit here. I
Okay.
keep messing up the one thing that I actually wanted to do. I
Architect.
should just build up for that. I can't.
And I can build.
I like it.
No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No.
I got punked on my previous plan, so I had to alter.
That's a good. That's a good.
It's good.
That's a really good.
Yeah, you like it.
Me?
As I see Derek writhing in
No.
pain, it's a fantastic move.
Well, I've wanted to get over there too, though. I just haven't managed to do anything useful.
I too will architect. 1, 2. This guy. 1. I can build both of these. So I got cloth and brick. And wheat. It takes 5 and 6.
Seven.
Exactly half.
7, right? Yeah.
What? I thought it was 5 and 1.
The brick is. I'm sorry. You're right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Just barely.
You got it.
And which card do you play to get one?
Senator.
Buy those cards?
Senator.
Oh, Senator. So.
This goes down to 14.
Oh
And
man. For a second there, I thought you had built out all of your guys. I was like, oh my god, that's impressive.
oh no, rules,
Specific
right?
rules.
Yeah, okay.
That's a painful rule.
And I will take 4.
Huh?
Yep.
We'll tribute back 4, 5.
Great. I will also tribute. We're doing tribute at the exact same time.
Oh, I didn't take the 3, right? No, I didn't.
And I don't have any food. I cannot build any colonists. Crimea River.
My turn, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Has Hellas just never been flipped?
Oh, I flipped it twice before you guys built there. And then I've done it before.
Gotcha. Okay. I was was just realizing maybe I missed a date. But
Okay, marketer.
Once you guys built your slums there, all
the flippy flip is
all the
done.
cloth views, all my
They walked out.
They got all humpy.
They said, hey, this isn't
But you
right
know, I
there.
heard they set up a bunch of mills, and they have people working around the clock. So
I'll buy a
I
wine.
might come back.
Anything else?
I can buy 2 things, can't I?
Yep. 2 types. You haven't sold anything, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you can buy 2 types of goods. You have a lot of money.
I know I've been.
Nothing's wrong with money.
No, I'm not saying anything.
My next world go
I'm
round.
just hoping.
Sisters, yo.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Make it rain. Oh, yes. That. Is there any better time?
Alright.
To me? No.
No. Far away from you.
Far, far away.
locator.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm just review. It seems like it's something I can do. In the meantime,
Selling 5 for $20.
Big money.
You,
That's a big hunk of money
You don't
there.
tribute
And then
one of the
I'm
cards.
gonna buy some
right,
tools.
so I have 8 cards.
Right, I was trying to say to make sure you got your
Yeah.
full.
I will.
Okay. I didn't think you were doing wrong.
No.
I was just trying to make sure you weren't getting
I appreciate it.
shortchanging yourself.
I
What's
appreciate
this?
it.
What's that white thing that nobody's bought yet?
Which one?
Expansion.
That's permanent expansion.
It's a butt.
Huh? It's the butt.
Kind of looks like a butt.
Wait, let's see.
Totally looks like a butt.
Or a ham hock.
I'm not architecting.
You are. Coming out of my home?
Saw that one coming from a mile away.
Oh wait. Shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. I had this worked out in my head before. Where was it?
I'll just go away and then look, reevaluate based on the carnage.
No, it's okay. Where are you trying to go?
Don't be messing with the greens, man. I don't like being manhandled like that.
You're saying no with your mouth, but your eyes are yes.
Figure it out. Never mind.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that is expensive.
Double up on the wine.
8.
6. That's
6, 14.
Plus, 17. It's big. Not sure I understand it.
That's his strategy. He doesn't want anybody to understand him. That was very mystical.
Right. My turn? will work K4. 3.
Sorry, I'm sliding houses down just so I can see the goods.
It's all good. It's all good.
So the production one is 2 points for each type of good you can produce.
Pardon?
The production victory condition,
Yeah.
2 victory points for each type of good you can produce.
Production. Yeah. It's
Oh.
for every. But remember, you are going to have multiple. So it's like if you have 6 points of merchants, it's 6 times the number of goods.
6 points for each type of good you can produce. Okay.
Should be double checking if I need to do. Yeah. Good. Your turn.
Okay, I'll Tribune. So I have 6. The Tribune doesn't count as one.
It
right?
does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So you get.
So I get 4?
4 back. Yeah.
If you're overfilled, can you swap out, or do you just lose whatever's on it?
I think you lose what you're producing, but I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Because there's a way to screw people doing it. Like you produce when they're.
No, I'm noticing that right now, so I'm just curious. You get the option of
I don't know. I haven't played this enough.
God, is it worth making a guy, or do I want to save those to build on a turn faster?
It is up to you. Like, I really have no idea who's playing this game right now. At all.
You are not allowed to discard goods to me.
You are
Cannot.
not. Yeah. I mean,
Alright, where are we at? Keith? Is it still you or?
So do I can build
Oh, you
either a
Tribune.
guy or a
Yeah.
ship,
both.
right?
Yep. They're both colonists. One's a water colonist.
But you could pick, like, you're going to pick, if you're having 3 different goods.
right, and have 2 slots. I can choose which one. Yeah. Just
I took a closer look after you said that. I'm like, oh, okay.
I was
All right,
thinking
I'm
more
good.
of another player
Go ahead.
generously
Sorry.
gifting me it.
I will
Production.
diplomat your architect.
This guy.
I should get money for that.
My colonist over there is the Swiss colonist. You move, and then you just sat.
I have no idea how many points you need to win this game. I think it's like 80 or 90.
Yeah, it was 80 or 90 last time.
That's different though, because
If it's unopened, then the kitchen works. If it's open, the kitchen is bad.
there's
There
pizza
ants,
too.
apparently.
I ate too much pizza.
I don't need 2 pieces because I was just like,
I had 2 slices, and that was it.
I think I did that last time. I ate 2 and I was like, I'm still a little hungry.
It's one
Now I'm
day.
all in.
Turns out 3 is too.
3 each dish.
2 1/3.
2 1/4, yeah.
What are you guys playing?
It's called Concordia.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to describe. It's area, like there's an area majority thing, but it's like you get points for all kinds of different things. No fighting, but it's all sort of maneuvering and
It's psychological warfare.
yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm losing.
So is there sound on the live stream?
There is.
Okay.
No one's watching.
But,
Don't worry.
but the only
I
people
watched
who
it a
are
little bit
apparently
earlier.
my brothers checked it out just now because he said I look tired. But yeah, there's just a
You
handful
do
of
look
people
tired.
watching things.
I turned
I
it
didn't
on
mean
at
it.
like noon, and you guys were playing some kind of interesting card game with like letters.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
paperback.
Okay.
Whose turn?
My
Oh.
turn?
I just want to make sure I wasn't the one holding everyone.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all good.
But the sound wasn't working on my laptop, so I
On your
always
laptop or on the?
on my laptop.
Okay, no.
Well, I mean,
go check.
I don't know if it was like the sound wasn't working
Right.
here, if it was my laptop that was.
It should be good still, but I'm now going to go check.
This is quite the setup versus last year.
Okay.
We added some more lights.
I'm going to. There's no super cool market guy out, right?
No.
No, just the slumlords. Okay. Then mine will break out, and we are going to get rid of some wine and
Now, where do you-
6.
Somebody's trespassing.
And we
Alright,
get
check
2
this
more.
Organ?
And we will
I
buy
don't know,
some
it's
sweet
Oh.
food.
Yeah. It's a
And
little,
I
like,
always
there's
forget to draw 3, so
No
we
fan is kind of
draw
loud,
the
so
2.
there's a lot of like there's a hole underneath the whole
Oh,
thing.
you.
Is it actually air conditioning or is it
Oh,
Now it's on air conditioning, or fan. We'll turn it back to air conditioning if people are warm. Huh?
I was getting chilly.
Just one.
That's why I switched to the fan.
But it's blowing right on me, so if you guys are hot, then
I'll leave it be. What did you do? You Mercator and you are architecting, or you decided yet? What are we doing while we're on the scene?
yeah, dude.
Why did we just see what you did?
WTF?
So 2 wine, 2 old drink, and you get wine.
Okay.
And who's blue?
I am. Oh, hey, I get a break.
Done.
Did you flip over what you were doing? Or it's...
Oh man. Okay. I will colonist. What do you guys? Okay. Oh. All right. You might like that. So I will build colonies in my cities. 2 wheat, 2 iron, 2 colonists. Or you can take 5 Cisteria per colonist that you have out there. So you guys,
Oh, but you can put them.
Holy crap, how much?
5 per colonist. It's a good, yeah, I know. I would do that if I were you guys.
That's a ridiculous amount of money.
It is. So, I'm done. Diplomat.
So that's what that thing does. Jesus. Okay, 5 series.
For 1 per colonist. Oh, I'm sorry. I misread that. 5 Cisteria plus 1 per colonist. So it's 5 plus 1 per colonist.
That's
Still
a-
not bad.
Not bad.
But not as
Weird.
bad.
I thought I was going to get 25.
Yeah, sorry. But if you also have wheat and steel, it lets you build in any of your cities that are out there.
Well, that sped up my clock a little bit.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. I've been trying to do that for probably the last 5 turns.
Architect.
I had 2 turns for the efficient play. Now I have 1 turn for the less efficient play.
You're the only, I mean, you could actually build out 2 of your colonists though, by diplomating that if you wanted. That's the
Oh.
other option.
I know.
I don't have one.
I appreciate it.
Actually, no, I'm okay.
Me and you, dude. Me and you.
You're gonna be fine.
Chasing each other everywhere. Alright, my turn.
I have no, I like my money engine isn't broken. So.
I've had money, but I haven't had really good set on it because I'm not really teamed up on some space where somebody's going to be feeding you.
We have that problem.
Prefect. Flip this so I get 2 cost bricks.
It's good. That is good.
It's like having that like really rich, like remote province that nobody else has access to.
That sounds distinctly what it is. Like Britannia. I mean,
Alright.
Britannia only has 2 properties, though.
you have 3 colonists, right? So are you architect?
Roll them over.
Like here or here? Are you going for wine or are you going for?
I'm going for wine.
Okay.
So
Fair.
that's that.
Yep.
And that. And
You could go. Oh, you could do that too,
yeah,
right?
let's do that too. Why not?
It's not a bad one. Huh?
I like how I just not left room with any of my characters. I just have the one,
Yeah,
the
one
wanderer.
guy who's wandering, but he's wandering.
I am playing Fallout while the rest of you guys. Is there a longest road bonus at the end of this game?
Now, I will mention the other end condition is using up all your houses, which I think I forgot. So I apologize.
I assumed that there was one more because that
I
seems
remembered there was a
huge.
second one too, and I just couldn't remember. We have not used up all this,
Yeah.
so that's the other one.
Senator.
All right, we've got a build new colonists in your cities, so similar to the one I just did, and a prefect. And it's more than sad for those who are playing the winning game. Just me. Okay, architects. So I will now architect. Now that you went there, I should have gone here. Anyways, I would
You didn't know that.
Well, I did, so that's fine. 2.
I mean, you had no I was headed in that direction, but say my wanderer took the
3.
slowest road possible.
And I will move, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And here, 4.
I didn't realize what my card did because I was like, no one's gonna be over there, and I'm gonna be able to just take that at my leisure, and
Oh, otherwise you
because the water can't get there.
So I will just build here, because I don't know enough
That's
to
fine.
elsewhere. I don't think
I'm okay with this.
It's not that much more expensive. It really is. It's like $4 instead of $2
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Which you still have. That's all I can do, right? Did I miss anything? Hold on. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Sorry. So he went there for 2, and that was there. This goes here, right? So I missed the
That's
2
fair.
going 3, 4. No, I can't. Never mind. I don't have the money. Good. I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep on.
Senator.
So was it?
Wine. I'm a vintner.
It's
Produce
probably
wine
six.
in all my wineries.
Is that all your buying cards?
I will also play
Console, 1 card.
Senator.
So the new one is a console.
So I'm going to spend my 2 cloth.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm going to spend stone tool.
Mercator and Architect. Curious and Jupiter.
Alright. I am going to to here. And I'm gonna build in both of those.
That's good.
Very nice. Yeah, double cost, that's still pretty good.
Two instead of one.
Oh, prefect, Helios. You get 2 cloth. Keith, you get a wheat.
And so does Dana.
Sweet. Sweet.
That's this, right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh. Okay, have it for you.
Yeah, you don't like flipping those up.
It's not that I don't like to. It's just like the other sheet. Stuff next to me. Your strange city ways confuse me.
We have 5 cities left.
I only have 5 cities left.
Goodness.
Yep.
I've just been playing Ticket to Ride. You guys play whatever other
You're just building longest road all over.
My one traveler just hiking around.
Oh,
Wow, yeah, that really is all from one guy.
Yeah, every single building is from one guy.
That's crazy.
Where are we at? Oh, whose turn is it? Oh my gosh, it's mine. I'm sorry. I'm just prefecting. I didn't realize it was my turn. Prefecting down here.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. I like to give everybody things. You get a 2 wolf. You get a 2. You get.
I get wine, right?
Wine, yeah. So I get 2 wine. 2 wine. 2 lemon.
How do you get 2 wine?
That's what it makes.
Mix of wine, right?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. You're right. I apologize. Thank you for
You're not
keeping
there.
me. Thanks for keeping me honest, Derek.
So it makes 1, not 2.
keep an eye
I
on
don't
it.
have that city.
I have that one. I got the
As
wine.
soon as I shift it around.
See?
It's from years of working in country.
I will prefect.
That's what it is.
How many people worked in Centuries? Building right now.
In this building? Or
Don't
that
count me. I
know
don't
of?
know.
You don't count?
2 wheat and 2 wine, right? You get 2 when you prefect, right?
The Anderson division that I work for is now CGI.
So you're prefecting Britannia?
Yeah.
So you get 2 wine and 1 wheat.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's only 2 wine because 1 on the icon and 1 there.
I was like pouring.
Oh, okay.
It's just per icon.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't listen to the way Mike
Everybody
counts
that I
to
work
it
with
because it
now
just
works
seems
at
like he's
CGI.
doubling everything.
CGI or CGS.
I'm doing it as architect.
And so I was like, well, I'll just put it as
I don't
that.
think I even have to move.
Because,
I think you have to. You never want to put Arthur Henderson down.
no, I don't.
I'm doing
I don't want people being like, wait,
this
what?
for wheat
Why
and
didn't
2
you work there
gold.
very long?
And this
And when I use
those
this,
are 3 gold. That
Vincent,
is my 5 gold.
Yep.
do I get 1 wine per
For every wine city you have.
wine city?
Yep.
Well, I'm close. I got 6 cities left.
I see that. I see that.
It's 10 cities.
Yeah, I have a lot.
I'm not in a
I
rush.
feel like I'm behind.
Yeah, I'm pacing myself. I don't understand you guys. They're so in a hurry to move along. What's wrong with society today? Something like that.
Get a prefect. My favorite place in the world. 2 cloth, the brick and the wheat.
Where'd you do it?
Yeah.
God damn it. Give me some stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are there any super merchants out there?
No.
Nope. Sure.
Damn kids. They're off my lawn.
Good.
I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to sell another clock.
Okay.
I do not believe I should have shown.
I'd be copying somebody else's prefect and flipping these things all back.
Ah, I was gonna do that.
It's nice leather.
Yep.
It's pretty nice.
I have no other way to make good money, so yeah.
Very disappointed.
Why? Because you were hoping it would come
I
back.
really wanted to get some money. I got 0.
Okay, marketer.
Oh, is there super merchant?
Super
No, I
marketer.
diplomated at the wrong time!
You should have 3 diplomats like me.
I kind of want this.
Diplomats, yo!
This new card stuff seems like a good idea.
Well, there's a multiplier, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if I sell these, I can only buy one thing though, right? One good.
If you sell something, then you can only buy something. Yeah.
This game's really different with 5 players.
It
as
is.
opposed to 2. Because I seem to recall that in our game,
Yeah.
like, it was all about shoving this thing back and forth.
There was a lot of that, yeah. Well, I think this would make a big difference if we
I
forgot
don't know
about
if
it.
I don't think it makes that big of a difference in a 5-player game.
Well,
Because
but
I don't think
slowly
I don't think
rolls-
you can count on it. I think it's saying.
No, but it only slowly rolls around.
but in a 2-player game, we would like.
Oh, it's back and forth like crazy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, I'm perfecting.
Over here
Which one?
is own province. You own a lot of provinces on your own over there.
No, 1 second.
Now it's my turn.
Diplomat.
I can do this too on my wall.
Is there an architect out there anywhere? Oh shit. Never mind.
Well, that changes something.
Can you explain the production bonus?
What's that? Oh, production bonus is a point for each type of good you produce.
2 points or 1 point?
I'm sorry, 2 points per good. So it's up to 10 points. You produce one of each, and then multiply it, obviously. Oh, I was thinking about the wrong thing for a reason. No, never mind.
Is that the super merchant over there?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Pull the trigger.
Diplomat, senator.
Wow. Wow, for that. Oh, never mind. Got you. Okay. I will, I'm just going to produce more tools again. Never have
Hey,
enough.
sweethearts.
Sit.
Hey.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I have no idea who's winning winning. No, it's not me.
Okay, marketer.
I just don't have. I don't have the framework built in my head to be tracking everybody's points because I haven't played this enough.
Also, because it's really hard, you have to keep track of like which multipliers they bought.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you play a game enough, that framework is in your head. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if somebody takes it and slots it in.
We have that with Imperial, but that's
Yeah.
because we played it like dozens and dozens and dozens of times.
How many cats are in this place?
3. The shy one, the super shy one, and the extremely shy one.
Yes, that would be fair. Apparently,
Hey, as long as they're not jumping on
apparently
me.
we can
good.
leave the camera out and they'll love this tabletop after we leave. They apparently went nuts on it the other day.
Are you allergic to cats? You don't seem to be affected yet.
I'm not touching.
Oh, only if you touch them.
It's dander. So, it's not like I'm rolling my face in their dander right now.
Jody
That's
like
the
walks into a house where there's a cat and she freaks.
If I was sitting on a sofa, it's pretty bad. But it's not nearly as bad as horses.
Console.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
This guy for 1 food
Yeah, that's
because I
like-
don't have
yeah,
to pay
yeah.
the extra cost.
Curse you! You
That's
kids.
one card, right?
My turn? What's that do?
That's a repeat.
No, I mean,
Oh, the same move.
Must have been a good card.
Didn't buy.
I didn't even see what it was.
I've seen worse cards.
Oh, this one's just the repeat.
Repeat. Repeat of what?
Using opponent's action.
Oh, it's another diplomat.
Yeah, that's all that was.
It's the repeater.
Yep.
That'll get you.
I just also like focus on it.
That'll happen.
math is hard. So it takes me a second.
Yeah, that's the only freeing part about playing a game for the first time is you're not trying to really optimize anything. You're like, let's just take this strategy till its conclusion and see what happens.
Some truth to that. Let's see. Keep you at one spot. Okay. I will do Dahlia. Again,
That's not helpful to me at all.
2 tools and a line, and you get an upgrade.
I'm just gonna tribute. So $4.
I'm gonna Tribune as well. 3.
I'm gonna diplomat your prefect. Flip. Okay,
Yeah.
That's 2 tools in a week.
yeah, 2 tools.
Which one did you do?
This Martin.
I don't think I've done anything with 1 in this game.
You don't have to.
So this is a dry kingdom.
You stayed out of Italy.
We don't want your trash coming in. That's your little kingdom over there.
That's my, yeah. It's in the middle of everybody else's stuff, so.
There's no super rich now, is there?
No. There's not much out at all.
I just do like ghetto merchant.
That's super merchant. 5.
Oh, Oh, I bought one of those. Shit.
Their own super merchant.
You're your own super merchant.
That's right. Oh, that's right. I bought one. I forgot about that. So I got 5 for that. Super merchant. I would take 0 if I could do 3 goods.
You get it.
Or it doesn't work that way though.
What's a grid? 555.
This?
Yeah.
Points, right?
I forgot what that is. Well, you know what I think it is? I think it's the number of these cards that are in each age.
Oh, okay.
I think. I honestly don't remember. It's not. But that seems to be what it would be. Maybe the number total by the end of the game.
Oh, should I use space level?
It's
Should I just go?
what?
No.
What?
That's
No, I'm
hard.
sorry. No, I didn't mean to say it that way. Sorry.
I see how it works. I take 2 seconds to take a thoughtful turn and you shit all over me.
He's just trying to hurry up so he can win.
Oh, that's probably true.
Mistake.
Trying to get in your head.
Here, there.
Define win.
It's whoever has the most money, right?
Super. Could you engineer all this PVC stuff?
PVC stuff and the wood stuff, yeah.
Oh.
No, you're trying.
Okay, I'll just do the colonists and build these last guys.
Boring.
I'm boring.
Why do you want so many dudes?
You notice? It's like
They're like rabbits.
I just want more room for nothing.
Here we go. Everybody's gonna be on the move. Architect.
woohoo!
Just about. So that was 2, right?
Yeah.
Once you get,
So I can move this
you
guy
should be able to move one more. Yep.
or that guy.
That's and you have them in one spot.
Stay out of Spain with all your wine.
Don't you worry about me.
How many places are caught? There's 2 in this one.
Oh, there's
4.
I'm gonna tribute.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. Gonna just Jake Butler this. Don't care. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Diplomat the architect.
Mercator. No one has the good Mercator out, right? No. So I will buy some brick and wheat. Those. Is that right? No, sorry. Brick, 3, that, 8. 5 left over, so let's buy another brick. These make 2. Yep. Okay, good.
Also, like,
Use my Fincher. Free wine.
Use my senator. Alright, tool and cloth to get this architect. Then tool and wheat to get this architect. Just rolling in architects.
Mars Diplomat and a Jupiter Council enabler.
Fire. Diplomat, what he did. One brick. This is gimme. And that ends the game. Let's put in the
No, I
game.
think they have to buy them all.
oh,
I think it's when that was bought, the game's over.
oh, when they're all gone,
Yeah.
or is it when that card's revealed?
When he buys the last personality card.
Oh,
So these all have to disappear
Yeah.
completely. What's the last one?
Oh, that's just whoever ends it gets 7 points.
Oh.
Or build your 15th city, so whichever one.
I'll prefix Italian. Well, you know what? No, screw that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna tribute. Or 7.
Architects. This guy's gonna move. Yeah, no. Sure. That doesn't really matter. 6 total guys, right? Yeah. So let's go.
This will be a high school.
Fine. Except for me. I'm going to build in each of those in 2 cities. So it's that plus 6.
6 each.
Tired clearly. I screwed up. So we'll just drop that.
Everything costs a ton to build in there.
Yeah, no, I know. I thought I had the money, but I screwed up.
I'm watching you like a hawk. Like a hawk. What was that? What was that old TV show? What was that old TV show with the guy who turned into a bird?
Turned into a bird?
It wasn't like the
Manimal.
Manimal. Yeah,
Manimal.
Manimal. Do they like zoom in on his eye and then they come back out and he's the bird? that I preferred. I was mixed between liking that versus I think I like Automan. I think that was another one.
Automan?
Yeah, that was like the guy that had his car was made of like Tron light, basically, like the laser light. And whenever we would drive,
Right.
whoever's in the back seat would go
Good
against
marketer.
the wall. It was, I think Stacy Keach was like the detective that worked with him. But he was like straight out of like a computer. I mean, it was cheesy computer graphics.
That must not have lasted very long.
No.
Those were the good old days of Airwolf and Knight Rider and God, some terrible, terrible shows. American Ninja.
Terrible good shows. Not to be confused with American Ninja Warrior.
But you know what ended that era? X-Files. When X-Files came out, it dominated Friday nights and
Sure.
all those other
Killed
shitty
everything.
shows. Yeah, were all.
It's true.
Jesus, how did you get that much money?
I just sold 3 wine.
Oh. There are a lot of drunkards out there.
Except for his dry province.
Not for
Where do you
long.
think all the wine gets sold?
They're coming.
The winos are coming.
Farmer.
Can you prefect any of the areas that I have stuff in?
5, and then we're going to sell clock. 4, 7. And then
I didn't buy that extra brick.
I'm
I would
going
have had the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Still really like this game.
It is. I like that it's this kind of people too.
It's a good game. There's just, it's just like.
I like how clean the board looked at
I like
the
it.
beginning. Now it looks like a clusterfuck.
I like how your strategy kind of has to change. I think the more you play it, the better you get at it.
Mm-hmm. 2 wine and a 2. Sure. You get a 1.
You get a wine. You get a wine.
And
Yeah.
you 2 each for the
Oh.
What did you do?
What'd you do?
probably.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
That brick comes in handy.
Should I save you some trouble?
Throw it through.
Grind it
Oh,
to
it's my turn.
breaking off.
Boy. Alright. Well, shoot. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to need a prefect.
You just pick one out of mine.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. I have plenty of prefects. But still.
Here, you want one?
Shuffle this one.
But you'll notice something about them. They all have the same thing on the bottom.
Let me double check this. Yeah, prefect. Okay. So I am doing here.
Woohoo!
Tool.
I get some more wine, right?
Yeah,
I
I
get
get
some
school.
wine. I get a wine. Or I don't get a wine. I do get a wine because I prefected this time. You get a tool. You got it prefect. So I get a tool, a wheat, and a wine. Okie dokie.
Cool. It's like, I was like, it's like too many cards.
You did the good Mercator.
Yeah, I have a good market.
I don't know what I'm
I'm
doing.
I'm a sexy one.
I know somebody who wants to sell a lot of wheat. Love the market.
Could be.
Selling to the Germans to make some beer. Or grain alcohol.
It's gotta be great alcohol. Need to get
Alright, I'm
need
gonna
it. Those boat
prefect
trips.
as well.
Yeah. I got nothing down there.
Woohoo!
I don't give a shit about that place.
Can I get a wine, please?
Yeah, it dropped.
Did you get your
Actually, this is the point where now it's like, stop giving me stuff.
I don't want that stuff. I have my own stuff.
I need to produce somewhere else
Alright.
before you flood me with this shit.
Diplomat. So I get 5, and I'm selling 5 wheat for 20.
Alright. I'm good at architect.
Damn, that was totally my plan.
And let's
though.
see.
I had to shift to wine, and it's like,
5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna add.
I just had to make sure. I got worried for a second.
No, I've not bought enough cards.
That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Where's my other guy?
There's a guy
Yeah, I
here
know.
and a boat over there
Yeah.
in Rome. Your boat has
Yeah.
never left the dock.
Yeah, I know. I know. The boat's been pretty lonely. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually better. 1, 2. And then it's gonna cost me 9 all day.
Thank you.
You can't. So we haven't. This has never come up. So we can skip it, but you couldn't actually occupy a line that someone else is on.
Well,
At the end of your
we,
turn.
we talked about this at the start
we?
of the game, and we agreed that we had said that you could.
Yeah,
Don't you
because I see
remember
2
that?
guys there.
Okay, I don't. But that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Then
right.
I'm
That would-
keeping this
No,
one.
no,
up.
I think I said that.
I believe you. I don't
That would
remember.
definitely make things interesting if you could block.
It
Yeah, you
totally
can.
changes things.
I mean
Can't
that's
block.
the level of European passive aggressiveness that I was waiting
Expected.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like
I
combat.
hadn't
or-
seen it happen. I
Did you
didn't
have-
realize that
You had
happened
enough to
over
buy
there.
in both those?
yeah, you have to pay
3,
3
6.
times.
Oh, sorry, that's 9. That's 9 there,
You have
right?
to pay 3 times the amount, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
3.
So 3. Yeah, and so 2 times 3 is 6, and then yeah, that was 9 all day.
Oh, okay. All right.
We did the math right. We did. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
We're good.
Every day, all day.
Every day, all day.
Okay, November. Oh,
That's
shit.
yeah. You have it
I
though.
lost track of where. Oh, fine.
Oh dear. Why'd you do that?
So the last person to purchase a card gets 7 points.
Unless somebody finishes all their cities, but yeah.
Oh? No.
Green?
It's not gonna happen.
It's probably not bad.
You guys all have those super buy cards for no resources.
Well, no second row.
But you only can buy
what's
one,
on the
right?
card, but you can only buy one, yeah.
I bought a card. But I know I did not bought enough cards, I'm sure. When
I don't think I
I've been
have.
behind. Who knows?
I'll prefect and flip them back for the money.
2, 4,
12.
6, 8. 12.
Alright, so I'm gonna architect. So I'm doing 1.
Wait, you're red.
Oh, duh. In that case, oh.
Sweet. That worked out.
And then 2.
You got money.
Yeah, that's right. I was last time. I was like, I don't even know.
So I'm building brick and cloth for
$10.
that. And $10. And then brick and cloth. Or sorry, brick and wheat.
For a wheat city over
Wait, where was I going with wheat?
where you want.
There, yeah.
Okay. So that's
So 10 and then
two, 14.
14.
I'm gonna make it really juicy for somebody. Really juicy.
And
What are the prices?
Cloth, and a nothing, and a wine, and a wine. Really juicy.
There's one that's cloth things up there? What were they?
No, cloth there.
Oh, the cloth there.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm just like,
I need 2 turns, and I don't think I'm gonna get that now.
uh,
No, I will get 2 turns, but
Do you win this game by buying a lot of cards?
the cards give you multipliers, so likely.
So,
does it end immediately when the card is bought, or do we finish the round? I would guess immediately because that would be more
Everybody gets shit
European.
except for me and Blue, so.
You get your last turn before the final score.
Red gets a claw.
Every other player now executes your final turn.
Red also gets a claw.
Oh.
Do I get anything?
Oh, that's right.
You and I get diddly shit.
Diddly shit. It's my favorite kind of sheet.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I don't even have the card I need.
actually, I don't know if I should have done that.
I mean, you just made the end of
Did
the
you
game
give
easier
somebody?
for everybody.
You gave somebody a cloth, right?
It's more.
I got
I
caught.
think that I would have done better selling stuff to get the extra 2 points at the end. So
It's up to you if you want to roll
No,
it back.
it's fine.
Because I would like to diplomat your selling stuff guy.
I
Crap.
should have also, but that's okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but the thing is, also, if you want to buy, this key buy one, this key doesn't buy one.
Right, then it costs 2 claw at least. I don't have the claw. I don't care anymore. I got the cards I wanted.
Do you get extra points if you have all the things on one of these towns?
Yeah.
No, you just been getting a lot of resources. That's the bonus there. Oh, what do I want? I know what I want. I actually get it to happen.
We're going to need a piece of paper to write the scores down.
It's okay, we can grab it. Darn it.
Just keep refilling.
Oh.
Whose turn is it?
It's mine. Sorry.
Smell that burn smell?
That's the I can't make enough money on this turn.
This one should just sell stuff.
I can't. I don't have the guy to sell. Nobody has the Mercator.
Oh, you wish I had done more.
Yes. Yeah, because I need to sell.
Yeah, diplomat, architect.
Unless you don't end the game.
I thought that the game would be over by the time I got to, game.
But he only has 1 cloth and he needs 2.
No, but I thought he
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm understanding the way of the score.
But those are. Yeah.
14 for 2 cities.
Wait, the city.
So basically, yeah, it's taking points away.
Console.
Yep.
Thank you for giving me that cloth. Tremendously.
I still need 2 turns. So
I'm
it's not
totally fine with that turn.
Yeah. It's good.
Next one is your move.
Yep. Problem is, I need a lot of stuff.
Now, if somebody else could give me another cloth,
You're not getting another turn.
to buy that other
He'll have a
one.
turn, but he
I
won't
probably
get
should have
the
bought
ball.
that card instead of
He'll have a
buying
turn,
that
but he won't get
city.
the ball.
Oh, it's not immediately over.
No, it said it
You
was
get points
everyone,
for
every other
cities,
player
though?
executes his last turn.
Yeah, because for each Jupiter card you have,
Does that go from
the
who's
non-brick
started,
cities
or
are
is it
worth
just-
one
It
more
says
point.
every player
So that
executes
could
his
have
last
been worth
turn.
more points.
Okay.
Depending.
So I
This would give you
assume
another
that means
one
we go
for the
around back
multiplier,
five turns, right?
but that would give you 2 more
Yeah.
for whatever
Right, don't
multipliers
buy
you
it.
already
Right,
have.
let someone else do
And then I
it.
get 2 turns.
But you lose a point, or you lose the points for that. So someone else gets it.
I might be able to make more points doing something else.
All my cards back.
Okay.
I'll take $1.
2.
So
It counts too.
it counts to it. The tribute card counts as well.
Right.
Do you have 4 now?
Yeah.
I had 4 down. Well, no, that was my 4.
Oh, well,
Okay.
okay.
I realized the card didn't come up. It's not going to match the come up. I had
Oh,
to
no.
use
Oh, no.
schmucks, so.
Oh no, can I buy it? Oh my god. I'll buy it.
So everybody else gets one more turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody else, or just
It
whoever?
says every other player. What? How does it read?
It says, every other player now executes his last turn before the final scoring is done.
Okay, so it sounds like we all get one more turn.
Yeah.
This
So I
is
mean,
all-
I think it's to counter the 7 points, basically.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but
Yeah, I don't know what I can do to get money.
okay. Well, that's why. Yeah, it's definitely a play multiple times kind of game. I'm just gonna trade because it's the only thing I can do. So I'll take my $3.
So the winning ones are $10
sell
each city,
12.
province.
So I get 2 points out of that. 12, 22.
I think the best thing I could do would be to build one more city in a province that I'm not already in.
How many cities do we have total?
I think it's like 15.
So you get points for money?
You get points, so you're gonna get points for basically everything.
It's
You'll,
15 cities.
you get a ton of points for basically everything.
Alright, marketer. That's it, right?
So, easiest thing to do is
Oh,
organize.
do I get to take a turn?
Yeah, you will.
Architect.
After your turn, just organize them by color. Because that's all you have.
Just gonna build
Yeah,
brick
just
city.
see how I put it down my
So
colors.
wheat,
Yeah.
and then
You're going to make
2.
my last move be 1 more expensive, which is good because I only have $3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And put one right here myself for my last weeds and my last dollar.
Alright.
All right. So, count up. So we'll just go in order. It'll be easiest to do it that way, I assume. You've already added yours up.
I've already
right? So,
Is it, are you,
so you,
Just do yours first.
yeah. So I'll do mine real quick. So I'm gonna get 1 point for every 10 Cysteria I have. So I have 30. So that's gonna give me 3 points.
And does it round up or down?
It rounds down.
So my 19.
So I get 3 points for that. Because I can't explain it while I'm talking out loud. What do you get point-wise?
38, so I get 3.
So you get 3. So let's move green and blue 3. Then you're going to get, for every city that you built that's not a brick city, you'll get 2 points.
Oh, I get it now.
I have no idea how many points you guys have.
So I have 6 non-brick cities times 3. Is that the way that works?
What?
I have 6 non-brick cities times 3.
What are you talking about?
I have 6 cities that are
Okay.
not brick.
Oh, this.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was not brick. Oh, not brick. Yeah. Yes.
And then it's times 3. Got it. Okay. So I'm doing that math correctly.
Actually, I have to redo my math then because I figure out how many brick cities I have. Two. Damn. Okay, six.
So,
Okay.
having all
That's
the
me,
Jupiter
dude.
cards. Oh no, I'm sorry, I just moved you from 15.
Was there? 1500.
Yes.
And I get,
So then
for every province, so for every one of these,
This is where.
Yep. So you did your green for your non-brick cities times
2,
2. Okay.
20.
Got it. I have to redo mine.
How many of those do you
I did that
have?
right.
How many of these?
So now
do I
for
have?
provinces, every
So I
province
get
you're
1
in.
point.
So 1
That's
point per
where,
province
like,
you're
I
in.
figured that's where the race
So like
is.
1, you got greenhouses
I'm in 9.
in each province.
I'm an 8. I'm an 8.
I have 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 45. Yeah.
So 4 times 2 is 8.
I have no money, so go away.
And you're in.
Don't care.
1, 2,
I don't.
4, 5, 6.
Yep. So 6 times yellow.
I
So
think there's
12.
something I might not
So
have.
you're up here, right? You're blue.
Mm-hmm.
Orange, green. So you're 35, right? So next is the brown. Brown is for each type of good you produce.
Do you make cloth?
So that's
I make
up to
cloth.
5.
And wine?
I don't. Nope, I make iron. I make. No, I got them all.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get all of them, I think. when
I
you're
thought I was missing one.
Alright,
last
I got my
time.
final score.
So you probably make 5, right? You make them all.
All of them.
So then it'll be just 5 times however many brown cards you have. 2.
2 brown cards, it's not the points, those are bonus points, right?
So no, I'm sorry. It's 2 times. So it's 4
3.
times. Oh shoot, I screwed that up. Yeah, it's 4 times. So it's 4 times 5, right? So you're 20.
This guy.
So you're
which is good.
5,
It's 4 times
8. Then you do your colonists. So number of colonists you got out there times 2.
3. 2.
Oh,
3.
got it. Okay, so that's
Okay,
another.
so you're 6.
That's another 6, right?
So this is the one,
Yeah.
right?
And then.
2, 4,
And then
6, 6
that's
times
I got a
6
double
is
again.
36.
So that's another.
What was the specialist?
20.
Yeah. It's all 5.
6 times 8.
Then specialists. So this card.
No, it's only 5 goats.
So now you get 4 points for every
5 or 6
one of
It's
those.
5 goats.
For every wine?
For every
Yeah.
wine city you
Yeah,
have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, 5. Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I did 5 times 4, and it's 5 times 8. So I need another 20.
I forgot about a province.
Oh, we're really close. I'm wondering.
And then I have this guy, which is 3 per brick. Which I am
Oh, green.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You are on
4, 5, 6,
Right?
7.
You have 7, right?
Yeah.
67,
21. Just slowly grabbing that.
Oh, God.
And then I forgot about.
How many points you got, Derek? Did you win?
I think I beat it by 2, but I'm going to have to recount
And let me double check yours because I
Really hard. Just want to write all this shit
it.
down.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said we need a piece of paper.
Yeah, I think you're
I knew it was
right.
going to
It's
be
hard.
close.
Great. 'Cause I think you have more than 67.
How much did you
I
have?
could be wrong.
I have 118, I think.
Anyway.
You want to write it down?
But I'm going to write it down after this. Just to
I
make
screwed up by not giving enough cards. I didn't realize.
The cards
it was
are-
so
The cards are the
intricate.
thing, but it's like there's like an ebb and flow to it, though, right? How many cities did
So
you have that were
3
not brick?
times
I'll just
4. That's just 12
So
there.
it's
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So that's 8 times 5. So that's 40.
That's
One,
what I
two,
didn't realize.
three.
How much
1,
it is.
2, 3.
Yeah, I was collecting up at the very end. That's why I
6,
grabbed up
7,
there
8,
yeah,
9,
with
10.
the claw.
Right, so that was so you have 3 plus
4 province cards. We had this conversation. I have 8. So 4 plus 8 is 32.
So that's 5.
1, 2, 3. 3 times I lost
You have 13.
Oh,
but you now brisk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me redo that.
Oh, so it's not
No,
nearly
she
as
was
big.
5
Yeah.
plus.
One.
You said you had 5
One.
plus, so
Mhm.
55 plus 55. Now it's
Yeah, that's right.
2.
Correct.
6.
Yes.
Right, so 61.
And that's
And
my
then
total.
4 for how many points did you say?
What'd you get?
So that 3.
He's adding up. I'm going to count right now that Michelle pen and paper.
Yeah.
73.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I knew that was wrong. I knew I screwed something up.
We're still counting last.
I'm probably wrong too. But I don't remember the exact.
123.
And I played this game 5 times, and I just suck. So.
I didn't realize. I thought the cards were more to use them
Yeah,
rather than
Right.
get points for them.
Times 5.
I didn't really pick that up. So I was
You did
only
good, though.
trying to get the cards that I could use to get more stuff.
Right. Which, but in the end, it's sort of like whichever way you're using them is sort of how it works out.
But clearly,
It's
you
close.
guys know those cards are right.
4, 8.
Well, I mean, it's a bit of a big spread in this one.
Just realized I counted something wrong anyway.
Oh, you have 123?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was off by 10.
You guys want to double check mine? I think I counted one wrong
Are you
anyway.
guys done?
Yep. We're just counting.
So I got
What
one
are you gonna play next?
for
Okay, don't know
the
yet.
Yeah.
Well, if there's something
One for
that I
Vesta.
can,
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
farmer. I
Mhm.
had 1,
That was
2,
close.
3, 5 times 3,
Good
15.
game.
Okay.
I'm actually really glad we played this,
Tribune.
because, you know, we don't get to play it.
6.
No. And it's an awesome game. Even if I,
This one,
Horrendous.
I had everything but wine, so 2
What?
times 4.
said, even if I'm
8.
horrendous at it, I really like
I
it.
really think
I did
Popcorn
not
for everybody.
How many points do I get for the popcorn?
What was that?
How many points do I got for
So
popcorn?
did you have everything there, or were you missing one of the?
Missing wine.
Okay, got it.
That was a little more.
So 4
than
times
I
2 for 8.
expected it to be.
Okay.
Provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 3, 24.
Okay.
And then this is the one that I think I messed up before, so I got
So it's non-brick.
7 and then non-brick.
Oh, that's better than I'm going to do tonight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just messed up. 1, 2, 3. That one doesn't count. 4. 5 doesn't count. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops.
Okay.
So
9
7 times 9, 63.
63. Yeah, all right.
This would, an app for this would be really helpful, I bet.
Actually, this would probably be a really good app game.
I think I'm still behind you guys, but
see
closer.
that. Because an AI would be
20,
too.
27,
Right.
3,
You could script out
Five.
a fair game.
117. So 117, 120,
That was pretty
123.
close.
So close.
Tight.
What was the
That
final?
tight game. I had 123, 120, 117.
Man.